Okay, I'm wondering, both me and you and many therapists in Power Talk Therapy, we've been doing, therapy for years. And so, uh, you know, s- I would say, I would dare to say, each and one of us have changed in our styles or when maybe we learn certain things as a therapist, over the years, maybe certain things to do, certain things to not do, certain things to keep doing, a lot of things. I'm wondering for you, Karina, in the way like that you've been doing for therapy for years now. Have you changed your style? Have there certain things that you've changed, some things you added in your style in general, or maybe even anything specific you did? Yeah.
Yes, I think when I was new, I would follow the books a lot and the trainings that they would tell me for like say like CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy,
Yeah.
which is extremely like structure, and I would follow it from A to from A to Z, and sometimes it was hard because I would redirect clients if they wanted to talk about something else. I'd be like, no, today's section number two, and we're supposed to address negative cognitions. Let's talk about cognitions. So I would have to like redirect them, and then like it's good as a therapist when you're very structured, but at the same time, it's not fit for everybody. Not sometimes clients don't want to talk about what you want to do to us. They want to talk about what they feel at the moment, the day of. And and if you have that in mind that no, they have to do this, they have to do that, it doesn't work for everybody and not everybody feels comfortable. So one thing I learned is to be present, stay in the moment, like even if they're telling me that they're sad, like allowing them to have those feelings, because it's not like, oh no, don't be sad, you can't be sad. Like, and this one says that you have to be better by now,
It's
like
like a number.
like it doesn't really work for
We're not
everybody,
robots. Yeah.
so, and then it's like, okay, letting them embrace their feelings and helping them like connect their thoughts. Okay, so what are you thinking right now? What's going on in your brain? Like listening to the body. Where do you feel that sadness?
Mhm.
How big is that sadness? How
Yeah.
can we
Wow.
get rid of it? So,
That's good.
depending on what's going on,
Yeah.
sometimes when they're grieving,
Mhm.
I do the exercise of the empty chair with them,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Love
like,
that.
okay, if this person was here, what would you tell them? Like letting them talk to that
Yeah.
empty chair and letting them say what they wish they would have said to them. And I think that is very healing and also very helpful because sometimes they're scared to say those things or they're embarrassed to say those things, and allowing the therapy to be a safe place where they could say and express their thoughts and feelings without judgment,
Yeah.
without being
Exactly.
rushed out, or
Yeah. Yeah.
without like telling them it's wrong, because in reality, like no emotion is wrong. It's okay to have
Yeah.
feelings. We're all humans.
And you bring up a good point, because like school taught us to do things in a certain way, and so there's like a timeline, a deadline, right? But I mean, not that they didn't teach us to be present, they told us, but it's kind of hard to balance, like, oh, you got to do these things they require you to do within a deadline and be present. But over the years, it looks like you learned that it's really important to be present. Not that you don't have goals for them, you do, but then like being present is so important.
Yes, and I think building the rapport with the client as well. Like
That
when I
report,
used
of
to
course.
work
Mm.
with kids and teens, a lot of times either we would play cards or play games, and through the games and through the cards, that's how they would tell me what's going on at school
Yeah.
or what was going on with their like
Mhm.
family, and that's how I got them to talk like through play or through cards or whatever activity we were doing at the moment when I used to do it in person.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.